Let's talk about a common gardening mistake, using fresh cow manure straight from the farm. It might seem like a natural, old-fashioned way to boost your soil, but there's a hidden downside that can catch even experienced gardeners off guard. You might think you're giving your plants a treat, but raw cow dung is what gardeners call hot, packed with ammonia-rich nitrogen. This high concentration can be overwhelming for tender roots and young seedlings. Instead of nourishing your plants, it burns their roots, turning leaves yellow or brown. The result? Stunted growth, wilting, and sometimes even plant death. Definitely not what you want in your garden beds. Worse, fresh manure can carry harmful bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella, putting your edible crops, and you, at risk. These pathogens can linger in the soil and on your veggies, making them unsafe to eat if not handled properly. And don't forget the weed seeds. Cows eat everything, so their manure is full of seeds ready to invade your garden. Spreading fresh manure can mean you're also planting a whole new crop of stubborn weeds. So, is cow manure bad? Not at all if you use it right. In fact, it's one of the best natural fertilizers out there when handled with care. The secret is composting, a process that transforms raw, risky manure into safe, nutrient-rich black gold. Composting is nature's way of recycling waste into something truly valuable for your soil. Composting breaks down the ammonia, kills pathogens and weed seeds, and turns a hazardous mess into a gardener's best friend. It's a simple step that makes all the difference. It takes patience and a bit of effort, but the payoff is huge. Your plants will thrive, your soil will improve, and you'll avoid all the risks of using manure raw. Skip the shortcuts. Your plants will thank you. Healthy, lush growth is the reward for doing things the right way. Next, let's see how to turn that pile of muck into garden magic. With a few simple steps, you can transform waste into a powerful resource. Stick around, because this is where the real transformation begins. You're about to learn the key to a thriving, sustainable garden. Ready to get your hands dirty? Let's dive in and make your garden the healthiest it's ever been. Composting is nature's way of recycling, turning waste into valuable resources, and it's the key to unlocking manure's full potential, transforming it into a gardener's gold. By mixing manure with air, water, and other organic matter, you create the perfect environment for microbes to work their magic. These tiny workers break down the manure, converting harsh ammonia into gentle, plant-friendly nutrients that plants can easily absorb. The heat they generate kills off most pathogens and weed seeds, making the compost safe for your garden and ensuring healthy plant growth. The result? A dark, crumbly, earthy-smelling material that improves soil structure, holds moisture, and feeds your plants slowly and safely over time. Composting isn't just about safety, it's about creating a powerhouse amendment for your soil that boosts plant health. With a little effort, you turn a risky waste into a garden treasure, enriching your soil and plants. Let's dive into how to build the perfect compost pile, step by step. Building great compost starts with balance. It's all about getting the right mix of materials. Cow dung is your green, rich in nitrogen but too dense and wet on its own. It needs to be balanced with other materials. You need browns, dry leaves, straw, cardboard. To add carbon and structure, these materials help to keep the compost pile airy. Layer 1 part manure to 2 parts browns, aiming for a mix that's damp but not soggy. This ratio is crucial for the composting process. This balance keeps the pile aerated, preventing foul smells and helping microbes thrive. A well-aerated pile is key to successful composting. Build your pile at least a meter wide and high to hold heat. The size helps maintain the necessary temperature for decomposition. As the pile heats up, turn it weekly with a pitchfork to mix and aerate. Regular turning is essential for even decomposition. Turning keeps the process efficient and ensures even breakdown. It helps to speed up the composting process. The right mix and regular turning are the secrets to fast, safe composting. Consistency is key. It's a bit of work, but the results are worth it. You'll be rewarded with rich, fertile compost. Soon, you'll see and smell the transformation. The end product is a gardener's gold. Next, how do you know when it's ready? Let's find out. Stay tuned for the signs of mature compost. Composting takes time, anywhere from a few months to a year, depending on how often you turn the pile. You'll know it's ready when it smells earthy, not like manure or ammonia. The pile should look uniform, dark, and crumbly with no obvious bits of dung or straw. Squeeze a handful. It should hold together, but break apart easily. If it's slimy or smells bad, it needs more time and air. As the microbes finish their work, the pile cools to ambient temperature and stops heating up after turning. That's your sign. The compost is done. You've turned a risky waste into a safe, nutrient-rich soil booster. Now, let's put it to work in your garden. Here's how to spread the wealth. Finished compost is your garden's best friend. Spread 2 to 3 inches over new or tired beds and mix it into the topsoil. For established plants, use it as a 1-inch mulch, keeping it away from stems. Compost improves soil, feeds plants, suppresses weeds, and helps retain moisture. For pots, mix 1 part compost with 2 parts potting soil for a nutrient boost. By composting, you've turned waste into a resource and built a healthier, more resilient garden. The right way takes effort, but the results speak for themselves. So grab that manure, start your pile, and watch your garden thrive. Stay tuned for more tips on growing your best garden ever.